All right, I'd like to call the Personnel Committee to order. We're all set? Okay. Yeah. Clerk Galeazzi, can you take roll?
Alderman Nichols. Here. Alderman Taylor.
Here.
Alderman Sevenik.
Here.
Alderman Langdon.
Here.
Alderman Kruger.
Here.
Alderman Tom Grady.
Here.
Alderman Ted Grady.
Here.
Alderman Rapella.
Here.
Mayor Merkus.
Here.
All right. Let's look for a motion to approve the minutes from the Personnel Committee of 8/19. Alderman Nichols. Oh,
Go ahead, Ms. Nichols.
oh, I hit the wrong button. My sympathies.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to make a motion to approve the Personnel Committee meeting minutes from August 19th, 2019.
Second by Alderman Kruger. Any discussions, questions? All those in favor, say aye. Opposed? Nay? None? All right, minutes approved. I got two items on the discussion. Bank sick leave, Director Jacobs, would you enlighten us? Let me.
Yes, thank you. When we brought this to you about a year ago for the bank sick leave policy, if you remember, what we were asking for was that to allow retirees to be able to take the balance of their bank sick leave portion that was unused upon retirement, and to be able to use those funds to purchase health insurance, specifically for health insurance, to purchase their premiums, to use the monies for premiums, but they could take it and go off on their own plan if they so chose to do that, either like for their spouse's plan or on another HRA arrangement. After we have done some, and that's what was approved a year ago, to allow that to happen. And that was a policy that the council made a change back and approved on September 17th. So now fast forward a year, and now we have one of our retirees who is falling into this and to be able to use the funds. And we found out now with Precision, who's the place where we go ahead and take the monies for their current sick leave and put it into an HRA plan, which is for anything medical related. It could be for claims, it could be for health insurance premiums, it could be for any kind of medical purpose. We found out that they would not be able to set up a second account for retirees to allow us to do this. And we also checked, and Candy found some information from them that actually indicated that for us to have this reimbursement account and to follow more closely the Internal Revenue Code for Section 213, Section D, for reimbursement for medical care, that the restriction would not be allowable. We need to make this more broad for medical purposes, not restricted just for health insurance premiums only. I mean, one of our goals is to encourage our retirees to fall off of our health insurance plan to go out on a different plan, and that would, as you have the retirees that would leave, that hopefully would be able to level off more of the claims that are actually running through our health insurance plan. So what we're asking for tonight is recommendation to follow more closely the Internal Revenue Code, Section 213, Section D, for reimbursement for medical care. This would make it a little more broad. It would be to allow retirees to take that same amount of money based on the same formula that we've used and have recommended a year ago, but to allow it for Precision to be one of the, who we have right now, that they can go ahead and transition that monies and make it more broad for not just for health insurance premiums, but it could be for anything medical care related reimbursement, to follow the IRS code a little bit closer.
Thank you. Any other questions? Do I entertain a motion from anyone?
I'll make a motion.
Alderman Steve Kruger.
Thank you, Chair. I will make the motion to clarify the 9/17/2018 policy change allowing a retired employee to have their bank sick leave balance deposited into a medical expense reimbursement plan currently administered by Precision Retirement Group Incorporated for Medicare as defined in the Internal Revenue Code.
We have a motion by Alderman Steve Kruger and a second by Alderman Langdon. Any other discussions? Clerk, can we take a roll call vote? Oh, I'm sorry. Rebecca?
Thank you, Chair. There was just something in that motion that I need clarification on, and it was the word Medicare. I,
Medical care, did he say?
medical care? Okay, I heard Medicare, and
Oh.
so, but if it's medical care, that's great.
Medical care, yes.
Thank you.
It was Tom's brother Steve. Yeah, right.
All right, let's have a roll call vote.
Motion carried on roll call 9-0.
All right, we go on to discussion item number 2, the job title change from common laborer. We'll ask Mr. Josh Radomski to elaborate.
So back in fall of last year, when we did our reshuffle of our department, one of the goals was that was to hire an additional common laborer to help out Brian Hazley, our existing facilities technician / electrician. Unfortunately, through the hiring process this spring / summer, we have not yet found a candidate who meets our needs for the facilities technician. We're finding that it might be due to the job title, where common labor doesn't really spring out a facilities type person. It is more of a construction field person. So we're thinking that if we change that common labor position to a facilities technician, we'll get better applicants. So this is our attempt to try and get better applicants for that position.
All right, thank you. Is there a motion to approve this? Let's go with Alderman Nichols.
Thank you, Chair. I'll move to approve and recommend to Common Council the title change for one common labor position to facilities technician.
We have a motion by Alderman Nichols and a second by Alderman Langdon. Any other further discussion? Clerk, can we take a roll call?
Motion carried on roll call 9-0.
Okay, thank you. Before we adjourn, I'd also like to acknowledge Patrick, our IT. This is his last meeting, I think. He has accepted a job for the city of Menasha. That's Menasha School District, and he's just moving up a floor. So thank you, Patrick, for all your time and help.
Moving on up.